Welcome to the UNV eCampus. It's the learning hub developed by the United Nations Volunteers Programme to engage and connect volunteers, volunteer-involving organisations, UN entities and governments. In the upcoming 5 minutes, we will give you an initial orientation to the eCampus and show you some of its features. When you arrive on the homepage, you will immediately see the mission and vision of the UNV Learning Hub. The platform is developed as an institutional response to the expectations of our volunteers and our partners, and is intended to position volunteer learning strategically in the organisation. To do so, the eCampus has 3 important entry points. Access to self-guided e-learning opportunities where people can learn at their own pace, anytime, anywhere. The following courses are already available: UNV and Volunteerism, Ethics and Integrity as a UN Volunteer, Hosting a UN Volunteer, Multicultural Awareness and Working in a Multicultural Environment. Once you enter these self-guided modules, you will be introduced to the topic, get to know the learning objectives, and move through different types of interactions and audiovisual learning paths with integrated assessments. That's what we call the first entry point. The second entry point is here on the right. It gives you access to external learning opportunities that are available from our partners. Just click on any of the opportunities that are provided on the left section of the platform for more information and instructions on how to access them. The third and final entry point is access to communities of practice. You can see that we have already put in place 2 to connect with fellow UN volunteers and our field units. This space gives you the possibility to discuss and communicate about relevant UNV-related issues. The learning platform will host the core mandatory courses for volunteers. As part of this project, we are developing 4 courses. Let me show you the first course that has already been finalized on UNV and Volunteerism. When you click on it, it brings you straight to the course level. The course level gives you an introduction to what the course is about, how it is structured, and how much time you will need. Once you click on it, you will get immediately access to the course itself. If you have already started a module, you will be asked if you would like to resume where you left off. But for the sake of this demonstration, we will start at the beginning. We are using a mix of methodologies to keep it interesting, varied, and learning friendly. For example, here is a first animation. Then practical information follows, the navigation instructions on what is going to happen and what you need to do. And then you find, apart from the time that you need, a whole set of learning paths. So here I'm going to choose Being a Volunteer, and content will be introduced in various audiovisual ways. What is interesting is that it's not just videos and dynamic interaction, but also an emphasis on assessment. We are always checking with the participants. Did you learn what you had to learn? And can we test that? In the eCampus, we have detailed tracking which gives us the statistics of how many people took the module, how far they got with it, which might be useful to report on the learning impact. Importantly, this platform is easy to use and flexible in design, which allows the platform to grow. We will launch the e-platform and its first 4 courses before the end of June. But the project does not end there. We will continue to expand the self-paced learning courses, the partnerships for external learning opportunities, and of course, we will fully implement the communities of practice. This is an interactive community where people can engage through a forum. We think it is important to create a space for collaboration and co-creation that gives you access to other people and connects you to a learning network, fostering cross-fertilization of ideas and learning exchanges. The platform not only gives access to content, but also a community that will gradually grow and evolve. We hope, in fact, that the UNV eCampus will provide and create learning for volunteers, volunteer-involving organisations, UN entities and governments to help us address the challenges and incredible opportunities created by the 2030 Agenda, where volunteering becomes key in the bid of leaving no one behind.